very calm, composed, goal-oriented person. Kind of, I push him for booking the exam. Yeah, I know that. Like, but I'm happy he gave exam and he cleared PMP today also. I think, can you share your journey in a way? And then, guys, we will solve question answers. At least 5 to 10 questions we'll solve after that. But I want to go into that journey. Ateek joined batch 11, so he took his time. He went through it, had challenges, but he cleared it. So, Ateek, can you walk me through that?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for coaching me, mentoring me. And I think Mr. Asad has mentioned all the things properly. My journey was started. I was in a meeting and I was scrolling down my LinkedIn account. Although I knew you since my UAT times, but I scrolled down and I wanted to do PMP since long, but no one there to coach me or mentor me. I saw your ad that you can become a PMP in a month. So I applied a factor of safety of three, and I called you, and you instruct me how we can have a customized roadmap, etc., and we can clear in 1 month. But I still applied a factor of safety of three because I am doing two jobs concurrently. So I took my time, learn each day step by step each, and follow the rules that you given, and especially follow the rules that you given on the last day. And after that, I when I appear in exam, I took the principle of time management that you said 85, 75, 75. uh, it took me 79 minutes to complete the first session. It was not so tough, but average, it was average. Second question took me to complete about 76 minutes, and last section in 60 minutes. I almost have 10 minutes left to review the flagged questions, and that's it. And now I am PMP.
That's it. Now is PMP now.
Uh,
Okay, Atik, let's
and
walk
thank you
through.
so much for guiding me, mentoring me, coaching me, and for most of the time, Hassan bhai also push me so much, and you push me so much to book a deadline, book a exam. I was very worried that I cannot clear exam, but you have uh, you pushed me hard, you can say.
Yeah. Even I remember I pushed him to book the exam. So Hassan, this is something. When you I called you at that time, me and Hassan was in meeting. When I said book the exam and said, so we were discussing for batch two. Hassan Trimji is the facilitator of batch one and batch 11. Like your facilitator is Avas. So we were discussing your status of batch 11. I think I said his scores are good. He said he's ready for the exam. He's not just booking. I said give me a minute. I call you. I said book it and send it to me and him. So sometime, guys, you need to do that. For example, what I'm doing with Arundeep. Arundeep is ready for the exam, but he's not getting 4 hours to do 180 question. So I'm making sure that we book it into that way. So you see, for everyone, all the 40 of you, Asad, book the exam and share with it. Atik, we have to force it. So we need to look into every single context. Atik, how many drag and drop questions?
It was almost four there were, but they were simple, not
Okay.
tough, tricky,
Hmm.
and no calculated calculations like question. I think there was no question in which calculations were involved.
Hmm. No calculation question.
No
And
calculation.
someone busy like you, how would you recommend them? How would they? How should they prepare for PMP exam?
First of all, I recommend first of all take all your lectures thoroughly, and then follow the roadmap you guide according to his job duties or time management. Then read each day step by step, learning sometime learning each day sometime, so that we can have a clear concepts about it, and then we will have to clear the mocks, just like you pushed. One thing I want to mention here: RCA is very much important. RCA is very much important.
And why that so? Why RC is important?
RCA and your RCA helps you to, for example,
I
RCA
know
helps
that.
you.
I know that why RC is important. I want them to hear.
RCA, you can say कि RCA is the uh, you can say it you can say it you can re what to say it.
That's okay. That's okay. You can understand it.
Y-
Yeah, you can better understand it, how you can look into that. That is the purpose of RCA. Okay. So putting that into the context, how would you, let's say you are starting from day one. This is day one.
yeah,
How would you prepare for PMP?
I took almost 1 hour to 2 hour daily
Mm-hmm.
to study. First, I took your lectures, and then I took almost 1 hour to 2 hour daily for learning as per your customized roadmap. And then you followed me, Hassan bhai followed me each and every. So in the middle, sometime I have some mocks which are mm, much less marks, and I was worried, but you forced me to. It happens. It happens, and I continue on working as per your map, as per your roadmap, and I booked the exam. Today I am.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. If anyone has any question, feel free to ask the questions. This is something that I'm really proud of, that how these people are becoming certified. How Asad cleared, how Atiq Ur Rehman cleared. Two persons, entirely different personality. One is in Pakistan, one is in UAE, and worked into that way. Okay. So it has been a roller coaster and worked into that. Yes, Asad, I did not say Asad to do what is next because he said he missed his daughter's birthday, so he should take a break. But this is a very important thing. Never stop here. Always see what is the next thing, right? What is the next thing? I always looked into that. Okay, what should I do next thing? So immediately, both of you, the next thing would be make 10 questions or 20 questions for PMP and send it to me so that I can
Yeah,
use in PMP marathon. Atikur Rahman and Asad,
inshallah.
send me your thumbnail. I will be using into that. Then, depending upon what do you want to do. Like, for example, I can say for Atik, it could be doing program management or risk management. After for Asad, but what to do next? Bring me back. Enjoy your 1 to 2 day. Relax. Enjoy with families. You spend so much time. Then we can have a discussion on what to do next, depending on that. Thank you,
Inshallah,
Atik.
inshallah.
Thank you, Asad. If anyone has any question, please do ask before we go to question answer session. Anyone has any question? I have given you 2 certified PMPs cleared today in front of you. Anyone has a question, please feel free to ask. Thank you, Aisha Musarat, like even joining the coaching call, motivating that way. Let me also put her in there. Anyone has any question, please feel free to ask. You have a 1 minute. Yeah, go ahead, Rizwan.
First of all, congratulate. I just wanna ask one question. Maybe it's not very technical, but I am facing it. So I have completed like 5 or 6 topics and did the RCA, and I did it like in this way that I just find what did the question say about and what did I found it. So I just wanna ask when you are going to PMP and when you revise your RCA, how did it help you? So, or maybe you can give me some suggestion, like I can do RCA, which will be helpful for me before for revising.
Speak, speak if you can
Okay,
answer.
okay. Uh, by doing RCA, you said you are doing RCA by checking the context, that is written answer, best description. First of all, you have to understand what the context is. So what the context is, and then you have to do RCA, lesson learned. It may be just one liner or two liner or 2 to 3 words, okay. But you must understand what the context is and in what context the question is questioned.
Okay, okay. Asad, what would you like to say? I want to take all three opinions here.
So for me, like I will second Ateeq Bhai here. First of all, congratulations, Ateeq Bhai. And so what he said is quite right here. Additionally, I would always, sometime I would write in RCA to myself. I'm just telling to myself, "You are so stupid, bro," because I have done a terrible, terrible mistake. So it is for me. After writing the reasoning, I will write myself that what are you doing. So, for example, my learning style is that I will translate everything in my own words and then I will write it. And when I was going through the RCA, I was able to quickly connect with what I had written. So, uh, Said Bhai, I remember, had mentioned that never copy paste the reasoning from the explanation or feedback of the question, which is very important. You have to you can read that to understand what went wrong, but you have to uh, translate it in your own words. What is your learning out of it? And then that is what you need to write there. That, for example, if the question is about agile, let's say role of scrum master, and you have chosen the option which is more related to product owner, so you need to write there maybe that the product owner is the one who prioritizes, scrum master does not prioritize the backlog. So there's something like that. In your own words, you have to translate. So when next time when you're going through, I was just scrolling and reading. I was not reading the questions because I made them in a way that they are, in their own way, a keyword or a message to me that this is this, for example, uh, PB equal to prioritization, and maybe not equal to Scrum Master, not equal to prioritization, something like that.
Thank you. I really like it what you said, not to copy, write it on your words. That's good. Aisha, would you like to put something? Aisha Musarat? Oh, that is fine.
Hello everyone. Yes, Amir bhai, I would like to add. I had the same style where I used to read the question again, as you said, always followed the 7 step process. And I knew initially you used to tell me slow down, so I used to really slow down even in my RCA. Read the last question, read the last line, then the question, capture the keywords as you always say. Which life cycle? Is it hybrid? Is it agile? Or is it iterative? Oh, sorry, the predictive. Then which process? Highlight the process. And then if that question, particular question, I would have answered it wrong, then I would sit and analyze what was my mindset at that moment of answering. And then, as Asad was saying, I used to write in my own words, again, maybe just a line, or I used to write like, when I was answering this particular question, what was running in my head and why did I answer it wrong? And then space down, then the right after I understood what the question was really answering. So this helped me, like when I was, it was actually engraving into my brain system that the one that I followed initially during answering the mock exams, why was it wrong? And then what is right? So it helped me, rectify and rub my slate and fix my mistakes.
Thank you. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you very much. I really like her explanation how we moved. Vakar, you had a question? Vakar Ahmed,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, firstly, my question is that regarding RCA, sir, when we are doing RCA, if we do a correct option, like A is a correct option, and we've done the right, sir, does it necessary for to go through each option A,
100,
B, C, D, and
100%.
put to the each description, like why we done tick A, why not B, why not C, description for each?
Okay. Yes and no. Yes and no. It depends. Let's say you did a topic and you got 75%. You did a topic like one of the student from batch one. I had a discussion with him. He was doing mock number 180. I saw his score 61. I said, stop here. I need to look into that. I had a long discussion with him. I asked him to do exactly what you are saying. Go and this is called detail RCA. You did right or wrong question and putting in option, why did I do it? If you are scoring like in the start topics, you can do this. If you are scoring 75%, I only need one thing. What did you learn from this question? Okay. the only thing that I need from you, that is the most important, what did you learn from this question? If you want to do every single option, that is okay. If you don't want to do, that is also okay. Okay, but let's say if your scores are not improving, then going back to them and doing this thing can improve the score. Okay, then it can improve the score. Yes, you want to add a go ahead.
Just a quick one, sir. Out of four options, two are 90% of times completely irrelevant and wrong. So if at all you feel like doing RCA for all four options, always consider not considering those two because those are not related to that question.
Hmm. That's also important thing, right? He said it in a right way. Most of the time, this also happen. Okay, that it becomes challenging into that. Gee, anyone else has any question they would like to ask these three certified PMPs? One final question. Anyone want to?
So can I ask one question?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I know, as I know, all of you guys are working, and I know when you guys started, like, for instance, you, because the way Amir coach is amazing, because he sent like book by book and topic, and also like because I know he sent me that a coaching book just a couple of weeks ago, and I know I was relating why he picked that moment to send me that specific book. So how you guys gathered the topic? So for instance, when you working and you going topic by topic, it may be like hard for you guys to schedule. Sometime you will be doing more study, sometime less. So how you aggregate, like for instance, so when you started one topic and you go, as you progressing to your topic, how you combined your study and measure yourself with work and with your study. So if you can share that.
Gee,
Thank
let's.
you for asking. Great question. I will just quickly summarize this. Amir sir always shared that one is greater than zero, and we should always focus on one. Ensure that there is something. So, for example, on days when Hassan Bhai he had assigned me that I need to complete RCA for 180 mock, for example, and I don't feel like completing RCA on that day. I did another mock, and I said, okay, next day I will complete RCA for both of them. So every day there has to be some effort. Sometime even I felt down and I don't feel like maybe, going for RCAs, or maybe I didn't feel like going for mocks on days. Or, I want to just watch videos. There has to be a uh, continuous progress on your learning path, because the moment you disconnect, that is the time when we start forgetting things. So this is a continuous process. I would say always switch. If you are not interested in reading, go back to video watching, from there RCA mocks, etc.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
Yeah. Anyone else? Ateeq would you like to answer? The same answer? Okay. Primji always say RCA take like. Okay. So it's not about how much time RCA takes. Okay. Abid, when we say RCA, if a mock take 4 hours, 180 mock, RCA should take 6 to 8 hours. It will take 6 to 8 hours. If a mock take 1 hour, let's say 50 question or 60 question, RCA will take 2 hours. And it should take 2 hours. It should take more time. But as you move forward, what I am doing here, Kashif, and what I am doing for all the people, I am jumping you around. For example, let's take Asad example. Now, Asad told us 2 days, like 36 hours or 40 hours before that I booked the exam. In the last 4 days, we gave 6 mocks that are 60, 60, 60, 60. Same happened with Aisha Musarat. Both of them did not do the last 6 mocks. I changed them. 1, 6, 5. Ankit has an exam tomorrow. I'm doing right now with this thing. Okay. So that's why communicating with your facilitator or communicating with me is very critical so that we make sure you worked into that way. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Ateeq, Asad, Aisha, do send me some questions. I need them from PMP Marathon. I wish you best of luck and keep answering question answered. Keep guiding with them. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you,